Hello guys, RMP792 here. This is just a quick little vlog to explain where I've been, why there haven't been any uploads recently, and what's going on in the sort of near future. So, if you didn't see my last vlog, about 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks ago as of tomorrow, my gran passed away. It was reasonably peaceful. She was in hospital. She went in and she didn't come out. So we didn't want to leave my granddad on his own. So my aunt basically went down on the Tuesday when it happened. She got there a couple of hours after Gran passed away, and she stayed until the following Sunday. We went down on the Saturday, and we didn't feel it was a good idea to leave him on his own, so I stayed with him. So I've basically been on Walney Island for the last week or so. We actually got back on Saturday. If you've never heard of Walney Island, I will be very unsurprised by that fact. But so yes, as I say, the funeral itself was on Friday, and well, it's a funeral. It sucked, but it was about as good as you can honestly expect these things to be. But again, we didn't particularly want to leave him on his own yet, so he's come back with us, and he'll be here until Saturday. So you might notice the background's different from usual. That's because he's currently got my room, which means I'm currently in the small bedroom, which doesn't actually have a bed in it, so I'm on the floor in a sleeping bag. Don't get me wrong, I don't begrudge him, my bed. It's just, not the most comfortable way to cope. But I'd rather he was here so we could keep an eye on him than had a proper night's sleep in my own bed. I can certainly tolerate a sleeping bag for a week. But anyway, that as a result means that I'm mostly trying to keep an eye on him, so I almost certainly won't have the time to record a proper Let's Play this week, especially given that you may or may not be able to tell, but I've come down with a bloody cold as well, just to really top everything off, which at the moment it kind of feels like I'm trying to talk through a cheese grater. It's not particularly pleasant. So, doing any sort of 2.5 hour recording sessions of a visual novel, which is what I was on when it happened, are kind of out of the question. So this week I'm going to try my best to get the Hyperdimension Neptunia review out for this Friday, but I'm not going to promise that I'll manage it. Next week, at the very least, you're going to get a Digging in the Crate on the Friday, and I'm thinking, since it's Halloween on the Saturday, I might do a second Digging in the Crate that'll come out on that Saturday. So, and next week I'm also going to be doing my level best to get back on the recording horse and get everything sort of, starting to record lots more footage again. So that's the current plan. If I don't get the Hyperdimension Neptunia review out for this Friday, which I'll be honest is entirely possible, what I will do is get it out for next Friday, and you will also get those 2 Digging in the Crates. That is my kind of minimum for next week, assuming that nothing else bloody turns up. Still, what can you do? So yes, anyway, that's the current situation, that's the current intention, and all I can say is thank you very much for your support, thank you for your ongoing enjoyment of this channel, because frankly I get pretty much nothing but positive comments, which is always nice to see. And until then, thank you very much for your support, and I'll be doing my best to get the channel back into the proper swing of it over the next couple of weeks or so. So until then, thank you very much.